See, we are going live right now. We are going live
Great,
right now.
great.
So we are live right now on YouTube. We are live right now on YouTube. Let me bring the photos here. So we are live right now on YouTube, so we can begin to share. We have Hi for joining us from. Please, if you're just coming in right now, please let us know where you are joining from. It's good to see all of us here. We have Haifa Shower. She is joining us from Palestine. I'm aware of that. And we have a baby. A baby is joining us from Ethiopia. So we have a great setting here tonight. Um, Okay, Haifa is here too. Yes, good evening, Haifa. We had a quick chat uh, between yesterday and today before she joined. So, Haifa, it's good to see you. It's good to know that you are joining us tonight on the very maiden edition, maiden episode of the protocol session. So, once again, it's amazing to see you, Claudia, and I'm honored that you are part of this. I want to say a few words before we go into the event proper, because we just have just 1 hour to do this.
Yes, great. I have a presentation fixed for 1 hour. Welcome to everyone. Um, for me, it's noon. It's the reason because I said hello. But yes, I know for many people it's good evening. I give a good and fraternal greeting from Bolivia to you all. Uh, I would like to start with my presentation. I hope we don't have trouble with the sound because I have 3 videos in my presentation. And when we tried with Meinabai yesterday, the videos don't have sound. I hope this seat let me check my sound. If I can do it, I'm sorry, but the videos have music, I promise to you. But we will try. We will try. When I start the presentation, um, I hope can do it.
Are we here? Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Okay. I hope I can share the audio. Mm,
Okay. Claudia, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. So before we go, before you start your presentation, I'll
Okay.
just like to read a brief profile of you so that those who are joining us will know you and know where you're coming from and will really know who is about to talk with us. So if you are ready, let's go. I have to read a brief presentation, a brief profile of you before we continue. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to read a brief profile of Claudia. Claudia Stollman is an expert consultant in etiquette, protocol, and soft skills. She is from Bolivia, South America, and she is the founder and director of, permit me this particular name, Tabu Bio Essentials Academy. Tabu Bio Essentials Academy.
Tabebuya.
Now, it's been up. Tabubia, right?
Right.
It's been almost 40 years since she started her first etiquette class at the age of 16. These days, she promotes the application of soft skills, values, and principles for the development of modern protocol with an intercultural mindset, fostering cultural intelligence that allows us to understand and strengthen the traditions of different countries along with their customs and habits, to also understand that coexistence in a diverse and multicultural world offers practical, endless possibilities for behavior, and with countless ideas and paradigms that enrich global culture. As a writer, Claudia has written more than 20 texts for her academic work, which are currently being edited for publication as books, research papers, and theses. Ladies and gentlemen, let us together welcome Ms. Claudia Stoneman, expert consultant in etiquette, protocol, and soft skill, as our guest speaker to the maiden session of the protocol power sessions. Before she comes up, I would like to let us know that the protocol power sessions are a monthly series, not just a monthly series, but they are an exclusive learning and mentoring series designed to open us up to the insights or to open up to insight to the hidden influence of protocol in leadership, diplomacy, business, governance, faith institutions, and different industries. It is an exclusive high impact sessions. They are short but focused and deeply practical. A sessions brings together seasoned voices and practical insights that will show us how protocol shapes perception, builds credibility, and creates opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, let us, with a round of applause and digital claps, welcome Claudia Storman to the very maiden episode of Protocol Power Sessions. Over to you, Claudia.
Thank you so much, Mirabai. I want to be sure everybody can hear me. Okay, I will start to share.
Yes.
Let me know if you can see the full screen, please. Okay, the name of my presentation is Beyond Ceremony, the True Power of Protocol. I would like if you can watch this image because I need to know when we talk about protocol and etiquette, if we have this kind of image in our mind, formal situations, elegant suit or wearing, one elegant table with many forks and knives and spoons, and maybe people of status from the government, presidents, ministers, I don't know. I want to know if these are the kind of image that we have in your mind when you think about protocol and etiquette. But it is not my first question. My first question, after give you a welcome again, is this. This is my first question, the central question for understanding my presentation. What basic principles or values underpin the protocol and etiquette are? If you can answer on the chat, could be great, because I would love read you all of you later. But I will start to explain, and I will love if you can keep this question in your mind. The etiquette and protocol in its beginnings during the past times, I'm talking about many centuries ago, especially in the Middle Age, we know that the highest class, the crowns, the courts, used to have the highest levels, right? Just some people had the chance to have access to the kings and the queens and the court. The etiquette, the good manners were a sign of distinction, where the reason to give access was the only people with this distinction had the opportunity to be part of this. But at these times, the things changed. The true current social protocol has a new image around the world. If we watch this kind of image, I think that the people love watch this kind of this image. In the pictures that we watched in the last planet, you can see the kings are up and all around the people are down. But when we watch a future king giving a sweet hug to someone old, and we can see the emotion, or we can see to the future queen touching to the king, because some years ago that's not accepted. Or we can watch to the Holland queens touching to the people around. Or we can see one of the most of important presidents in the world dancing in the rhythm of Mala Kumala, or like this image, the other important president that used to be angry, looks like angry man, is smiling and dancing in one wedding in Australia. We think, wow, this people is human. This people is not so far. This people is not so high. It's closer. You don't think that many people has this perception with this image? Because the image is the first template only represent the formal aspects of the past protocol. But the protocol today communicates other kind of things, because the actual protocol, the current protocol, it creates identity and spaces, promote emotions. It raises the expectations of our world today. Then, for some reason, I can share the next screen. I don't know why. But I need, thanks to the Lord, I hope you can see it. Today, the protocol is globalized. The current protocol developed around the globalized world. Globalized culture is enriched by diversity. For the current protocol, we need to understand that diversity is very important. We have ethnic diversity, right, around the world. We have religious diversity, and all those are important components for the protocol. And we have gastronomic diversity. And this gastronomic diversity is very important in the protocol, because the way that we eat around the world is very important for a lot of people. And my colleagues used to say that the right way to eat, and I don't agree with that. I'm so sorry. Of course, in the diplomatic way, in the diplomatic world, we have a right way. But I don't think that the other ways are wrong. And this is what I want, if we can share today. Yes. When we eat with fork and knife, we have three different ways. The diplomatic style, that is the right way for many people. We have the European or fusion style, and we have the American style that many people know like zigzag style. Then, we understand that the gastronomy involves many elements, and one of these elements could be this. you can follow me about what I'm trying to talk today. We live in a world with multiculturalism. It's a world with a lot of diversity in many ways. The serviette or napkin is one of the difference that we have between cultures. Some colleagues used to say the right way to put the serviette or the napkin, depending about the school or the place in the world, is this. But I show you right now that some countries have to use the serviette because in United Kingdom they used to call serviette. They don't use to call napkin. Uh, and the way to use is different in many countries. Then how can we talk about the right way? Uh, this multicultural wealth involves the social behavior. And one of the most important is understanding the interculturality is one of the most important aspects of courtesy, etiquette, and protocol. What is this? The greeting. And yes, I am so sure the greeting is connection. It's not just communication, it's connection. Many greetings that we watch in the video means connection, feelings. When we have our hand on our heart, when we try to show feelings or connection like the greeting in Oceania, right? It's one connection between people. And when we start one relationship, when we start some connection with other people, with other country, with other continent, maybe, like we are having a connection with you right now, we start with a greeting. And sometimes the greeting, like a very important aspect of this courtesy and protocol and etiquette, is the reason because the protocol in some countries produce a big faux pas. I will use too much the word faux pas. Faux pas is the French term that we use to talk about one mistake in the protocol or etiquette world, right? And because we are trying to cultivate in the cultural intelligence like soft skills, in addition to other soft skills, will prevent us from making faux pas that cannot be undone, right? Some months ago, or weeks ago, sorry, Minabai shared with us one video when we saw one big faux pas in one greeting because the protocol people around didn't have idea about this multiculturalism and the need to cultivate the cultural intelligence because the appropriate behavior that supports the modern protocol is relational with the sense of etiquette that is based in the REC formula The cultural intelligence, soft skills, tolerance, and a series of characteristics that will give us the opportunity to live in a more harmonious world. We talk about respect, about the education, the common sense. Those are the what is mean REC formula: respect, education, and common sense. And we need soft skills, and we need cultural intelligence, and we need tolerance because it's one of the most important characteristics in the diplomacy world. We need to talk about the REC formula because it's based of all I teach. About the respect. Well, the most important respect is the self-respect, because if we don't have self-respect, it will be so hard if the people around have respect for us. Then, as said John Herschel in this quote, self-respect is the cornerstone of all virtue. The respect is very important. And the base of this respect is the golden rule, because the golden rule show us in all the world, because it's the base of many religions, many philosophies, and many bases of societies and cultures, is the most important thing. Tony Oller said, "My favorite variable for living a positive and influential life is the golden rule. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you." John Stuart Mill, many centuries ago, he wrote, "In the golden rule of Jesus of Nazareth, we read the complete spirit of the ethics of utility: to do as you would be done by, and to love your neighbor as yourself, constitute the ideal perfection of utilitarian morality." Without respect, the protocol don't will work. Without the golden rule, the protocol don't will work, because the golden rule many times is the side that we have to can make our facts with common sense. And the next thing after respect is the education. I am not talking about academic education. I am not talking about the university and your grades or everything. I am talking about the education that you can have from your home, with your parents, with your grandparents, with the people that you have around to give you the education to be a good person. Richard Feynman says something that I love: never confuse education with intelligence. You can have a PhD and still be an idiot. Who is an idiot? Maybe you're feeling like insult, but it's not an insult. Maybe we say that one idiot is one person that don't have good behavior, right? And we must to have conscience. I think it's true. If I am wrong, please let me know in the chat of this. Um, when we talk, when we work in the protocol and etiquette world, the people around have a high expectation about our behavior. Then we have the responsibility to have a best behavior. And Mario Moreno Cantinflas, that was a Mexican actor, Latin actor, said, "No matter how many diplomas, positions, or money you have, how you treat people is what defines your education." Then we need to have a great behavior for the way we treat and talk, speak to the people. As Lillian Wu said, no matter how educated or talented you believe you are, the way you speak and the way you treat people ultimately reveal it all. And she says something else: protect your integrity. Because our integrity is the way that we show to others, is our behavior define who we are to the people that we have around. And Maya Angelou said more clearest. She said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." How you made feel the people you have around. what your behavior make feel the people that you have around. One of the most important characteristics in the people that work in protocol and etiquette right now on these times is the humility. The new world asks for all of us to be a reflection of what you would like to receive. If you want respect, give respect. You should do it. If you want truth, be truthful. What you give out will return to you. One leader, if someone to be a good leader, must be the example. And how you could be example when good behavior. The skills required in these times for this good behavior, especially in the protocol and etiquette world, is the cultural intelligence and the ability to cultivate an open mind. Because this cultural intelligence and the ability to have open mind and connected are really connected allows us to appreciate the interculturality of our planet, respect the difference and customs of others, and adapt our behavior to better coexist, feeling pride in our own cultures. We don't will be capable to adapt to other cultures, other customs, if we are not proud about our own cultures. And these others, the observation and the observance and the adaptability are very important too, because these two skills are essential, because we must have the ability to observe what happened around, what others do in order to follow that behavior. Many times we can go to other country, other city and see that the people are doing different. We must watch, observe, and do the same for respect. It's part of the respect everyone deserves. Observing the customs and habits of others, because we don't need ask to the people to change. We don't will demanding them and being willing to adapt to what seems foreign or could be or strange could be to us. Because Ambrosio de Milan said many years ago, cum Romae fueritis, Romano vivite more. This phrase, which was originally said in Latin, means if you go to Rome, do as the Romans do. Please don't forget that. If you go to Rome, do as the Romans do. This is the rule for our behavior between different cultures, between different societies that don't have our customs or our uses. Because Mateo Alemán says something similar. He said in Spanish, en cada tierra su uso y en cada casa su costumbre. This phrase instructs another form of respect, because the other one was respect too. We will respect to others and their ways, the customs, the culture. In every house, it's use, and in every land, it's custom. This is the other rule. In every house, it's use, and in every land, it's custom. And this apply as visitors and as hosts. If we are visitors, we must to do what in Rome do. But like guests, we if we have the guest, right, we must try to feel our guests like they are in their own home, because we read some minutes ago that the important thing for show a good education is how we make feel to others. Then if I have guests, I will try to give the best feelings to him, to feel comfortable with us. Now, now that we're talking how must be our protocol like visitors on or like hosts, I want to show you these pictures. These pictures has something strange. You can see Kennedy when he was president, and she is his wife, and you can see some important on her wearing. Sorry. Um, for me, this could be one faux pas at these times, because if we visit some different countries, especially Middle Orient, we might be careful in the way that we wear, because the woman don't must show her body, don't must show her shoulders. If I will go to Middle Orient, I don't will wear something like that. Maybe I feel that I look wonderful, beautiful with this dress, but I don't will wear it, because I must show respect for the people of Middle Orient, because they think that the woman don't should to show her body. About the behavior, this was a big faux pas when the United States president went to visit to the Queen. You can see him, he is holding a glass, and he asked to the people to stand up and make a taste. You can see the face of the Queen. She is watching down. She don't want be there, maybe because it's an uncomfortable time. The rules, the etiquette there in this kingdom is that no one can make a taste before the Queen. Then Obama made a big faux pas because he didn't ask the information, because they give, when you go to this kingdom or other kingdom, they give you all the rules. The protocol people around, they give you what you must do and you don't must do. And maybe they gave to him, but they didn't took attention. They didn't know that how much important is show respect in each little detail. And this was a worldwide notice, worldwide new. This other picture show us something unrespectful too. You can see that for the people that is around of these two men, they are stand up. Someone is with his hand on his breast, and I can imagine that was a formal moment, one important moment. But we can see that these two men are sitting, and this man is watching his phone, his cell phone. This is so unrespectful. When we are in a public event, when we are in a formal event, when we are sharing with other people around, the cell phone must be saved, quiet, silent, turn it off, because it's one way to show respect to others. This is Bush, one president of United States. He made a big faux pas too, because he went to one country when make this. Sorry, I am doing to explain to you if I don't want to be unrespectful with anyone, but his intention was show the view of victory. Making this, he want to do it, but if we want to show the view of victory, we might do it on this way, not on this way. We might turn around our head. But if we show in some countries this way, we are saying something like in some societies, you give up the middle finger, and it's so unrespectful. It's the same thing. Then, for one just gesture, he gave a bad message. In this other picture, it's a formal situation, emotive situation, looks like, because the people have their hands and claps on their chest and breast. And this man is more focused in other things. We don't know what. But of course, he is being unrespectful with the people that he has around. And we back to the way that we are wearing when we are in other country, in other society that is different to us. We need learn. We need make an investigation. We need ask, because this is the Australian ambassador or minister, and he got some honor event. We can see that he is receiving some flowers, and they are wearing in different way, and he is wearing in wrong way. The nets in the network places was so fun for the people, because they say that one authority of the other country was wearing like a Bollywood. Then attitudes, gestures, gifts, clothing, and many other thin important details become a faux pas, because there has been in prior research of learning about what should and shouldn't be done. Let's remember the golden rule so as not to upset anyone is the sense of current protocol. Other more skills that we need: punctuality, self-government, readiness, discretion and confidentiality, assertive communication, firmness and flexibility, persuasion and resolution, social and communication skills, and other skills that make a difference in the protocol that promotes cultural, institutional, social, and personal identity, because the, all these skills are part of a good behavior, and the behavior that one institution or one person shows make a identity. uh, Addressing today's protocol and etiquette, why not being content with merely knowing about international standards, laws, and principles, can be a very demanding challenge. I know, but um, I am sure, so sure, that is necessary, one necessary challenge, because etiquette isn't based on strict laws or codes. We have norms. In the etiquette world, we have norms. But these norms or these codes change between societies. I am showing you the etiquette that we receive from the European codes, from their courts, from their kings, uh, maybe change our way to have a behavior, but other behaviors, local behaviors, can change a lot and could be so different about what we learn, because maybe we learn in different school. If I learn from England school, I will have one behavior. If I learn in the French school, I will have a different behavior. If I learn in the Switzerland school, I will have a different behavior, because the details between schools change a lot. And it's the reason because maybe some of my colleagues are teaching etiquette say the right way to do, and we watch other and say something different. It's because the etiquette between countries are different. The etiquette don't have worldwide laws. The protocol, yes. We have many laws of protocol, especially thanks to the United Nations. We have uh, laws and instructions about the countries and the people from the countries and the ambassadors must to do. But in etiquette, it's not the same. Every culture and society has its own protocols, and we must learn from them. And we must show that we are adaptable. And to apply them, we must understand them and apply them humbly. Just to finish because I don't want to be so longer, and maybe we can have a time for questions. I want to show this quote of Noni Cash that say, "Protocol is a strategic ingredient that earns you respect and honor even from your enemies." And I want to come back to last words I said. If you want respect, give respect. If you want honor, give honor. Is one rule in the current protocol today. What you want to receive is what you must give. Because the good behavior, the soft skills can make a big difference at this time. But for this, we need have accept the challenge to learn about the world, about the customs in the different cultures and societies and diversities. Because if we don't learn and if we don't teach, don't will be easy. I like to teach about what I know. And I want to learn. I love learn, and I will love keep learning every day. Some weeks ago, when in one meet that I have with Minabai, I say to him, "I would love to learn about your culture. I would love share with your culture. I have dream to maybe someday can go with you to Nigeria or other countries and share and learn about uh, your culture, your customs, and everything you do, because I think that is wealth of our diversities." Thank you so much. If you have questions, those are my nets. You can contact me here. Maybe Minabai can give to you my WhatsApp if you prefer contact me by this way. I am here to serve to you. I am for you. If I can help you in any way, please count with me. Was an honor for me share in this first session, uh, and I hope that what I talked today was good to hear.
Thank you so much, Claudia, for that very beautiful presentation. It was indeed very impactful and insightful. One of the last statements I want to make that you made while at the closing, you said protocol is that strategic ingredient that earns you respect and honor even from your enemies. That's a profound statement, and it goes to show the power of protocol. So we want to say once again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And to the participant on YouTube joining us, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. You can go ahead and ask the question, and I'll be glad to highlight the question so Claudia can answer those questions. So we have Princeton saying, thank you very much, very impressive. We have Okorie Paul saying, thank you so much. And Okorie Paul is also saying, if you want respect, give respect. If you want honor, give honor. I mean, this is so, so profound. And we have Haifa Shower saying, it was an honor learning from you, Miss Claudia. Great presentation. Thank you. So if you have questions, please do well to ask the questions and I will highlight it from here so that Miss Claudia can do that. I will be sharing your handles so that whoever wants to follow you will follow you on social media platforms and probably ask a few questions as well. But while we are waiting for the questions to come up, Claudia, it will interest you to note that Honorable Patricia is also joining us from
I have a question. I am reading that maybe some people couldn't watch my screen. I need to know if I share my screen. I did or not? Oops. Looks like I fall. I am reading your comments. Was an honor for me. Can share my knowledge, the way that I have to watch the protocol and etiquette right now. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your kindness, and your nice comments. Really, um, really, I am loving read to you all. If you have some question, I am here for you all. And if in just some case I couldn't share the presentation because I have adapt, as I said, I would love to ask if you could see my screen. If you didn't, I am available to send to you. If someone need it, I will do. Great that uh, home, Patricia. Really nice see you here. I enjoyed this session and have learned so much. If you say that, so I am so honored. Thank you so much. I am really feeling so warm with your comments. Thanks for this opportunity to share with you all. Someone has some question, some comment about some doubt, maybe? Well, I say it again, it was so nice be here. I am glad to have the chance to be here. Looks like Minabai left. Maybe he has some trouble with his internet or with his signal, because I don't hear him, I don't see him. I will try to contact him by WhatsApp. If someone watch some part of the presentation again, if someone, oh, okay, I have a question right now. I am trying to read it. Mm-hmm. Okay, the question said, what's the biggest challenge in dealing with cultural issues? Uh, I think the biggest challenge is that we live in one world with too much diversities, with too much cultures, with too much societies. In my country, I am from Bolivia. Bolivia is in the center of South America, and we have different uh, societies, different cultures between these different regions. We are not the biggest country, but we have three different regions, three different societies, three different cultures, three different customs. The three regions are um, different weather, different people, different behavior, and sometimes it's a challenge. It's a challenge knows about all of them in just one country. Then I ask to you. We have many countries around the world, and the challenge is know about all of them. Or if you must make a trip to other country or other city, sometimes it's just come to other city. That's happened here. You need ask to someone, what is the right way here? What is the behavior here? What is the etiquette here? And you must do it before visit. You must do it before start a contact. This is the reason because many people wrote books about the business etiquette, because each country has their own etiquette. It's not the same if I go to Brazil to make business that I go to United States or Australia or Russia or other country, because each country has a different business etiquette, and they have different time, they have different customs, and know all about this is a big challenge. Then of course, as the question that they made is, I think this is the biggest challenge. Know about that. And it's the biggest challenge to all the people that teach, because I love to teach, but I know that I have a lot to learn and I never stop to learn. And the people that teach, that the people is in the protocol world, have the responsibility to learn about these diversities and these different cultures in our societies, in our world. I hope, Bemulu, that I answer your question. Yes, Minabai wrote to me that he's trying to reconnect. Uh, I have a comment here. I want to share with you. I have many comments. I would love to share everything. It say it was self-provoking having to have learned that a degree or a PhD cannot take away flows of any individual if she has not learned about cultural norms, values, and etiquettes of host countries. Thank you so much. Um, and this is good, to read for me. Um, Thanks for the applause, and it's important, as Julius say, it's very important, the global settings. It's very important to understand that is not one right way. Of course, uh, when we eat in the Occidental ways, in the Occidental style with knife and fork, sometimes a spoon, uh, help a lot the continental style, because help us to have one way if we need share. But uh, I make a lot of investigations, and when, I don't know if you know, but the continental style to eat started. Oh, welcome again, Minabai. Good to see you again. Well, as I was commenting with you all, uh, the continental style started in the end of the 20th century. The continental style not was normal, starting our world like a fashion. Um, the normal way to eat in the 20th century was the American style. When you switch the fork from hand to hand, this was the normal, because the fork didn't arrive to the table for longer years. The fork arrived to our cultures at the end of the 11th century and first times of the 20th centuries. The fork not was normal. Then all the people use just fork I'm sorry, just a spoon and a knife. Then the people use the spoon to hold the food, the meat, especially the meat, and cut, right? They need it hold with something, and they use to spoon to can cut, and they make around the spoon, change of hand, and start to eat with the spoon in the right hand. When the fork appeared in the table, Occidental table, all the
Let me
people
switch.
use this use to the spoon. They use the fork to hold the food and cut, and change the fork to right hand and eat. This was the normal way. And the English people, when arrived to United States, they brought this style to eat. And the American people had it. They took it. And when this fashion of the continental style that was called continental style, uh, they think that was so fast, was practice, was better, and start to be used like a fashion. And many people start to say that American people needs to stop to do it in the American style because was so full, was so slow, not was practical, no was good. And this is not respectful because it's part of the American culture. The zigzag style, American style, is part of their culture. They don't will change because the people around us to change. They have the right to feel pride about their culture. And the American style or zigzag style is part of the American culture. And if we go to the United States, maybe we can consider if our uh, host is eating in American way, maybe we need to try to eat in the American way. Like we show respect to our host. If we go to Japan, maybe we will say, oh, I will try to learn to eat with sticks because I want to show respect to my host there. Then the same way, if I go to United States, I will try to learn to eat in American style to show respect to my host. Or if I go to India, I can do it too. Then it's just to finish, to try to let you understand that we need learn. We need learn a lot. Minabai, tell me that it's setting again. Get out. Maybe. Oh, he is getting in again. I want to give you the thanks to be here to all of you, and please stand with me. I can help you in any way in these matters.
Oh, okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Can you
Can
hear
you
you
hear
now?
me?
Yes.
Oh, since sincere apologies. I've been kicked off by the network several times. I'm switching between one network to the other. It's not been an easy one. So sorry about that. But I want to
It's okay.
believe
That's happened in many
everyone.
places. Here it's happening all the time.
I want to believe everybody, those who attended, got something. We will do a sequel of this session so that we can have a better, a robust conversation. But all the same, I want to thank you for joining us on this very maiden edition of the Protocol Pass session, learning and mentoring session and series that is meant to open us up to the insights of protocol. We want to see protocol beyond ceremonies. We want to see protocol beyond the do's and don'ts. We want to see it as a tool for influence and a tool for leadership so that when we are found in different contexts, in different societies, from what you have also shared with us, it will enable us have that broad mindset, and protocol will direct us in the way we do our activities. Like you mentioned, if you go to Rome, behave like people in Rome. That understanding of protocol brings us to that place of leadership. So I want to thank you so much, Claudia, for joining us tonight. Okay, so I want to
Thanks
make
for
this
inviting.
announcement. All right. Oh, thank you
Thanks for your
so much.
invitation.
All right. Thank you so much. To everyone who joins tonight, I want to make this announcement so that we will get set for the next session that is coming up, because our speaker for the next month is coming up. So the protocol power sessions will be coming up every month, right? So we have another speaker that is coming up for November, and it's going to be happening on the 5th of November. Let me share that with us. It's going to be happening on the 5th of November. And guess who our guest speaker will be? If you can guess, you have a gift from me. Guess who our guest speaker will be? Miss Rima Arab will be joining us for the next session of the protocol power sessions. It will be a very, very exciting one. So you don't want to miss the next session. Miss Mira Arab will be joining us from Dubai. That session is going to take place 11 a.m. Nigerian time and about 2 p.m. Dubai time. So we have a lot of speakers coming up in these sessions, and we want to go beyond the ceremonies. We want to go beyond the rules. We want to talk about impact. We want to talk about the next generation. We want to talk about how protocol professionals will use protocol as a tool for relevance, for global relevance, for global influence, and every other aspect you can think of. So get ready for next session. And one of the things that you will help us to do in the protocol power session, first, if you're not a member of the Global Protocol Circle, go ahead on Facebook and type the Global Protocol Circle. You will see the community there. Join the community. We are on Facebook and we are on LinkedIn as well. So do that. And okay, let me put it up here. Do that on LinkedIn. Okay, that's for my personal platforms. So join the Global Protocol Circle on Facebook and LinkedIn, and we have a very robust community there. I'd like to also let us know that we have participants, community members from over 25 countries in the community, 25 countries, Nigeria, Zambia, Hungary, Palestine, name them, 25 countries, Niger, Kenya, so many of them. So we have a whole community joining us. And from 5 continents, we have people from Turkey, we have people joining us from Asia. So it's a robust community where we can come together and talk about protocol from different perspectives, and we use it as a tool for influence. So the next session is coming up on the 5th of November 2025. It's a Friday. I hope we are all getting ready for that. I want to say thanks to Mr. Julius Yanayo. I want to say thanks to Madam Patricia. I want to say thanks to Haifa, who is joining us from Palestine tonight. I want to say a big thanks to everyone who joined us tonight. Please and please and please subscribe to this channel and put on the notification button so that when the next session is coming up, you will be notified. And I also like to plead at this point that if you would love to share on this platform, do not hesitate to reach out to me, either on LinkedIn or on Facebook or on my personal WhatsApp. These are my my social media platforms on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube and Instagram as well. Minabai Sebofa. Reach out to me and we will communicate with you the modalities on how to be part of this session. On this note, I want to once again say a big thank you. I want to say gracias muchos to Claudia for agreeing to be part of us tonight and doing us the honor the Global Protocol Circle, doing us the honor of being the first speaker for our session. So, on behalf of the Global Protocol Circle, Claudia, we say gracias. We say gracias.
Ha
Gracias.
sido un placer. Was my pleasure.
All right. So thank you so much, everyone. And you can go back and rewatch the video. It's on my YouTube platform. You can go back and rewatch the video and get to learn some of the things you missed. And let's have a very, very wonderful time. From on behalf of the team here in Nigeria, I want to say, uh, good night, buenos dias, Claudia, right?
Big hug. Many greetings from Bolivia to you all. Thank you so much to be here and join us.
All right. Thank you so much. And to all our esteemed participants, until we come your way again next month on the 5th of November with Miss Rima Arab, let's keep making global impact and keep pushing the world of protocol to the ends of the earth. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you, baby. God bless you, Mr. Julius Yanayo, my mentor. God bless you, everyone. God bless you, Haifa Shower. God bless you, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let me see, Abebe. Thank you so much. We have Okorie. Thank you so much, and we have Princeton Arigi. Thank you so much. We have Chenemy Julian. Thank you so much, and everyone who joined us tonight. I appreciate you. All right, that will be all for now. Let's have a good night.